What are the important things that you consider when looking for a campground? Hi, I'm Steve Turtle and I'm a work camper. This is the channel about Jill and me, our adventures, our travels, and a whole lot of work camper stuff. If you're a work camper or you're dreaming to become a work camper, you should subscribe and ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you get a notification every time I post a new story. You won't miss one. Last week, I asked a fellow YouTube creator and full-time RVer 5 questions about work camping and full-time RVing. Monkey was stressed, and I had an RV hack for a fire ring. Now, if you missed last week's story and you'd like to see it, I'll put a link right up there. This week, we're talking about the qualities of a great campground. I have a public announcement, and I'm going to tell a joke about nuts. But first, I have a public announcement. I was watching the Today Show, and I did not know this. Nearly 6,000 pedestrians were killed in 2017, texting while walking on a busy street. I think that's terrible. So I was thinking, what if you watched where you were going with one eye and you text with the other eye? That's just stupid. First, I tried texting and reading an eye chart. E, D, F, C, Z, P, 6. Then I thought, I'm ready to walk through the campground. Watch my eyes while I walk, text, clear traffic, all the while trying to walk and text. I practiced a good bit looking at the eye chart. I figured it was time to come out here and walk around, see if I can text and walk and safely get from point A to point B. So I'm walking in the park, I'm texting, not a problem. And with my other eye, I'm watching where I'm going. So if I come to an intersection, I can stop, I can look right, I can look left, I can look down, look up, and then I can look ahead and continue to text. No problem. This might work out. I might be ready for walking down a busy street. Now, if you'd like to see the story about this whole article on the Today Show, I'll leave a link right up there. I have a joke. Do you know the difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? No, beer nuts are $1.50 a pound. Deer nuts are just under $1. Okay, let's talk a little bit about work camping. This week, I'm talking about some of the important things that you should consider when looking for a campground. I was following a conversation on the RV Newbies Facebook group. The conversation was started by a husband and wife, and they're planning on buying a campground next year. The conversation has 445 comments, and as I was reading through them, I thought this would be something that everyone would be interested in. As I continued to read and gather data, I thought, who cares? Who knows? As you can see, I continue to read the comments and gather data. I did find it interesting. Like dog parks are more important than playgrounds. Or like these are important to someone. Pet-friendly showers, a liquor store, a putt-putt course, valet parking, and nude sunbathing. Are those things actually a thing? So there were 118 things, important things, that people commented about. So I rated each one according to how many times it was commented. So I made up 3 groups, 1 through 10, 11 through 20, 21 through 30. So I'm going to show you 21 through 30 first. Now on your left-hand side is the number of importance. And on the right-hand side is the, what is it? The number of comments. Now I'm not going to talk about every one of them, but I'm totally surprised that playground rated lower than dog run. And rules enforced. That should be a given. All rules should be enforced. I think that was somebody that was mad because they were somewhere where the rules weren't enforced. And cable TV, number 28 and only 5 comments. Everybody must be streaming or slinging. And hot water in the bathhouse. Doesn't all bathhouses have hot water? Now 11 through 20, the important things were a lot of the amenities, like the pool, the laundry room, the camp store, picnic tables, fire pits, pet friendly, things like that. The top 10 important things were mostly about the sights. The number one important thing, shade trees. The number two important thing, reliable Wi-Fi. Now the top 10 important things accounted for 364 of the comments. To sum up the top 10 comments about the important things, everyone wants full hookup service, large, roomy, level, pull-through sites with shade trees and bushes for privacy, a lot of space between the sites, reliable Wi-Fi, and outstanding customer service. Since the dog park was rated so much higher than the playground, I thought it would be appropriate to include some of the comments about pets. So here they are. Boom, boom. There you go. You didn't want me to read them for you, did you? I wouldn't do that. So that was the important things that 445 people decided that was important to them. Now, 445 people is really not a lot of people, but I just thought it was interesting. It was a good volume of comments, and it was sort of interesting to play around with and look see people where their minds are at. Now, if you have an important thing that you'd like to consider before you pick out a campground, let me know. Leave me a comment down below in the comment section and tell me all about it. I'd be interested, and we'll add that to the rest of them, and we'll come up with a list of everything that everybody wants to know about important things to consider before you pick a campground. Well, that's our story for the week. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, click like down below and smash that subscribe button if you'd like to hear more stories like this one. New stories every week on Wednesday, right here on this YouTube channel. And ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new story. Until later. Wait, if you're still watching, comment workamping. One word, workamping, nothing else, and you'll be entered into a giveaway. Next week, during the regular video, I'll have a comment picker. Pick comments, and the first 4 that are picked that have commented workamping will get die-cut stickers, Steve and Jill die-cut stickers. Now, don't tell anyone, it's our secret. Until later, thanks for your time. Bye.